Hey everybody, it's Emery again with Ultra Sabers, and I'm here today to introduce you guys to the newest and easily my favorite addition to the Ultra Sabers family, the Spectre. Now, this saber is awesome in its own right, but being a huge Mass Effect fan, I am extremely excited we're finally able to get this release because I've been sitting on that name and waiting to release a saber worthy of that name. And anyone who knows anything about this saber design here knows where we got that name from and why this saber is definitely worthy of the name Spectre. But again, myself being a huge Mass Effect fan, I'm happy that we were finally able to get a saber release that is worthy of the name Spectre. So, saber itself is, again, of course, a very iconic design in the lightsaber universe. So, a lot of lightsaber fans would know where this design is derived from, but here at Ultra Sabers, we decided to make this our own, and I'm going to go over all the key features and options that make this an Ultra Saber. And of course, here at Ultra Sabers, we pride ourselves on offering tons of options and tons of ways that you guys can make this saber your own. So, let's start from the top. We have the emitter here. Of course, we don't have very many emitters with the guard, so we're very happy we're finally able to bring out a saber of this magnitude with a guard. So this saber here has the guard and the emitter. You can get this emitter with or without windows. So everyone knows what's going to happen when I go ahead and press this button. We're going to fire up the best and most versatile soundboard on the market, the Obsidian soundboard. So you can see here what the windows in the emitter look like. So let's go ahead and give you a comparison. Windows, emitter without the windows. So with and without windows here. Without and with. So again, you can go for the flashier look with the windows, or you can go for the more traditional look without the windows. So again, both are options on the Spectre. Turn that bad boy off because it is kind of loud and I want you guys to hear everything I'm saying. So again, with or without the windows and the emitter, you can go flashy look with the windows, which is what I prefer. But if you want the more traditional look, you get it without the windows. And moving on down, we have the activation box. We offer this in two different forms as well. The angled and the squared. So this depends on how you want to go with that. Similar to the Emperor's Hand, which is a saber we released a little bit ago. You can get the angled box or the square box. We've noticed that, customers like both, so we decided to bring both to the Spectre as well. We didn't want to leave one behind, so you can get either the angled look or the squared look on the Spectre. And then moving on down, so one of the more exciting features, in my opinion, is the engraving on the body. I think this turned out fantastic. So you can see the engraving here. So if you're going for the more flashy look, you can get the engraving. But of course, if you want to go more traditional, you can go ahead and get the Spectre without the engraving. So I'm sure customers are going to enjoy both. So we made sure we offered you guys both with the engraving, the more traditional look without the engraving. So moving on down, we have even more options, the pommel here. So you can get the pommel with a D-ring or without. Right here, we're looking at the pommel without the D-ring. You can also opt to get it with the D-ring. I'm going to let the camera go ahead and focus in on this for you guys so you can see what the D-ring looks like, how it's attached, how it hangs. So you opt for the D-ring. This is what you are in for. So depending on how you want to wear this or just how you want it to look, you can opt to get the pommel with or without the D-ring. So every Spectre is going to come standard with the CoverTech wheel. So every Spectre is going to come standard with this CoverTech wheel here. And I also wanted to make sure in this video to show you guys, because I think it's really cool how we did this on this saber, where the recharge port is. The recharge port goes right through the shroud. And this is the type of recharge port you will get if you opt for the recharge port. And as you can see, the cutouts in the shroud go right around the recharge port, so it's seamless. Nothing that was done after the fact. This was done at the time of machining. So if you opt for a recharge port, that's your location, and this is how it will look on the Spectre for those who are concerned with that. So if you get a recharge port, here's your location, and here's how it will look on the Spectre. So moving on, there's one more option that I am very excited about, and I actually want to show you guys how this works. We're offering the CoverTech wheel in the emitter. So again, the CoverTech wheel on the hilt comes standard, no additional charge, no option for it. Every Spectre is going to come with the CoverTech wheel in the hilt. Now you want the CoverTech wheel in the emitter, that is an additional option. So I'll show you what that is for. So those that are familiar with this hilt know where we got this idea from, but the LED module is located here in the hilt. This screw actually holds the LED module in place, so you don't have any concerns with that coming out so long as that screw is tightened. So if there are customers out there who may not think that that screw is enough security, if you remove your emitter, my advice would be go ahead and get a pommel, a low profile pommel, B4 pommel, or this is the Emperor's hand pommel. Any pommel, you can go ahead and just cap off your hilt when the emitter is off to prevent the LED module from going anywhere. Again, I don't think that's necessarily required because this screw holds the LED module in place, but if you want that additional security when you remove your emitter, you can do that. So again, with the CoverTech wheel in the emitter, you can wear the emitter and the hilt. So I think that's pretty cool. The emitter itself is awesome looking, and wearing it itself will attract a lot of attention. And again, those who are familiar with this hilt model know where we got this idea from. So you can wear both the emitter and the hilt if you get the CoverTech wheel in the emitter. So that's just one more nice feature with the Spectre. And also the pommel itself is going to be available for sale standalone, so you can get it on any other saber or buy it standalone, the pommel itself with the D-ring or without. So you guys can look for that as well. So I believe that covers all the features of the Spectre. Again, like I said at the beginning, this is easily my favorite addition to the Ultra Sabers family, and it's not just because it's new, it's because the saber is awesome. I mean, it's feature loaded, looks amazing, it's a nice size, it's a nice weight. Love the guard here. Again, I love all the features. I love the look of the emitter all the way down to the body, to the pommel. I just think that there's no one part of the saber that stands out. I think it all holds its own weight, from the pommel, the body, to the emitter. I think everything just holds its own weight, and it's just a fantastic looking saber. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the Spectre, go ahead and shoot us an email at info@ultrasabers, or you can find us on live chat as well on the website. We're always standing by to help you guys. Ultra Sabers is nothing without the support of this fans. You guys got us here, and we're going to continue to bring out amazing sabers like this and push the envelope so that anyone with an Ultra Sabers collection can be proud of that collection and proud of the sabers that we're releasing. That is our primary goal, and we're going to continue to push that goal. So again, shoot us an email if you have any questions. Catch us on live chat. And again, as always, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.